And I I just had this idea really, like, it was like the middle of the night, and I kind of just woke up being like, I know what I want to bring to the call tomorrow. And really, it's simple in a way. I want to start where we are getting together in smaller rooms, in breakout rooms. I propose groups of 3. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I propose groups of 3 since Lisa Maria is already in a group of 3, and I think it works out number wise. To start by simply sharing what we're feeling right now. And the purpose of this, before going into logistics and things about food and things about us all getting together, is to really start at the core of the culture that I will be taking a stand for when we're all together, which is a culture that moment by moment we're able to share how we're feeling. And it seems so simple in a way, and yet having done this work for like 2.5 years, it's so powerful for me to be able to really share from my heart, even with people I'm just meeting. And so my proposal is that we do that, to really start the call off in this way of checking in and bringing basically our energy back to ourselves and pulling our center down from our mind or busyness or thoughts about what's happening, and be with, maybe it's fear. Who here feels some fear? You can already start to notice that you feel scared being on this call. Okay, great. I feel glad that you have the tools to be able to notice that there's something going on in your body. And so to come into smaller groups, the proposal is that we'll come into smaller groups of 3. And Charlotte, will you create those?
Done.
Thank you.
And
yes, and share, go one at a time. So one person will be sharing, the other 2 are holding space, are holding a vacuum space, a listening space, like creating this empty space for the person to pour out, to speak their heart out to you. And really, I mean, one of the big culture points of what I'll also be taking a stand for in Aridani, what I am taking a stand for, is a culture of really deep listening as well. And it's an opportunity for us to all practice this kind of listening and being with, and then this navigating to the heart, out of the mind, out of the past or future, and say what's really alive in you right now. And it can be about this. It can be about what's happening right now, that we're here, we're meeting together, you're meeting people for the first time. And it doesn't have to be. It can really be what is alive, what are you feeling right now, to come closer to the people in the team. So this is how we will start. And using 4 feelings to keep it very simple. I feel angry about, I feel scared about, I feel sad because or about, and I feel joy. And the invitation is to move through those 4 and check in with yourself about what's really there. Because something I've discovered is that I'm actually feeling all the time. I'm feeling those things all the time. And if I check in and I'm with my heart and I bring my numbness way down, then I can notice that there's things happening. So it's really, I feel glad to just have a chance for myself to share that right now, and for everybody on the team to come a little bit closer in this way that I know is like a technology that works. So this is how we will start. And Jacqueline, is actually the space holder for one of the space holders for Heart Gym, and maybe some people here already know what that is. But Jacqueline, will you? I would love this to have that quality to it. So will you bring maybe one or two points that give people just a little bit more support for what they'll be doing?
Yes. Yes, some hints that are helpful are to slow down. Just slowing down is really helpful. And the space holders is that you're equally as in your feelings and connected with your heart as the person you're holding space for, so that you can use the information you get from your own feelings to come in with impulses. And so you might see maybe the person speaking really fast or going up into their head, and you can invite them to slow down using the resource perhaps of your fear. And then it can also be helpful to make contact with your physical body. If someone's having a really hard time getting out of their head and deeper down, you can cue them to drop down into their heart. They might even touch it, and not as a sort of a mental, oh, I'm touching my heart and it's nice, but really to touch like you're touching inside your physical organ that is your heart. Those are the sort of basics that come right now.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so as the space holder and the listener, you get to be on the person's team for noticing where they're coming from in their sharing, and just inviting slowness, inviting them back into their heart space, inviting them to feel their feet on the ground too if they seem to be like not able to really be present. And it's an experiment. It's an experimental way to be together before we come back together and dive into more well, whatever wants to be here today. And my proposal is that each person go for like 6 minutes. That's what I would propose. And you'll be put in a breakout room in a group of 3, and please just keep your own time. Have somebody that's just 6 minutes, go, and then bring them to a close at the end of the 6 minutes. Take a few deep breaths together and through the nose, and let the energy circulate, and just shift to the next person. And so 3 people will share, and then we'll come back in the big group together.
And Anna and Lulu, you will be in a group of 2, so you will have a bit longer.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when somebody's speaking, if there's some feedback, do we give it right away, or there's a space afterwards?
There will not be a space afterwards for feedback. And I would propose that rather than maybe feedback, which would be information to them about something that happened in the past, even if it's like 3 seconds ago, that you give coaching in this, so that it's coaching. I notice you're in your mind. Nothing wrong with that. Can you bring it back down to your heart? Will you move slower? I'm having a hard time being with you. These kinds of things in the moment.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you for your question, Maria. Thank you. Okay, we're ready to go.
All right.
And then you'll be invited back into the main room in about 18 to 20 minutes.
And Beth, will you send me a message to... will you send me a message to close the room?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I got that we're keeping our own time.
And she said we'll be invited back.
So we'll keep the 6 minutes.
Yes. So guys, we're gonna if we both mute ourselves and just hang out here.
Yes. Go.
Cool.
Well, one of you. Really fun to
Hello.
look at Jennifer as well.
Hello, Aviva.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Aviva, we're just returning from being in groups of 3 and doing like heart gym, sharing from our 4 feelings. So I feel glad about the timing of you entering the call because we're just a number of people will be coming back to the main space.
And welcome, Jennifer, also.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
Hello, Jennifer.
Charlotte, I wrote you a message on Telegram, but now we're here. I was with a group of geniuses who realized we could hit a button and come back to the main room, but I don't know if you're able to bring everyone back.
I am, yes. I
Okay.
will.
Great.
You're with a bunch of geniuses. Awesome. I think everybody's already. I'm going to close them now.
Demetra, I'm not seeing.
Yeah, the breakout rooms will end in 25 seconds.
Great. Thank you.
Hello, Aviva and Jennifer.
Hello.
And what is the name of your friend there, Aviva?
This is Shiloh.
Shiloh. Hello, Shiloh.
Hello, Shiloh.
Hello, Shiloh.
I have a quick logistics. I have to transfer myself from inside to outside the car, and I'll be sat in the back with my headphones on to be driven. So does anybody have any resistance with me remaining in the call in that situation? Oh, I can't see everybody's camera there.
No resistance.
No resistance, it looks like. Okay, thank you.
For her to go to her car.
Yeah, and being in the car because my mom and her partner will be up front, but they won't be able to hear you. Only I will. So
Go.
just to let you all know. Thank you.
Thanks, Anna.
Sure.
Hello, everyone. Will you put your cameras on, those that do not have them on?
Jacqueline and Demetra.
Yes. And I wanted to, can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
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 I wanted to bring a bit of clarity about the container that we're going to be holding in terms of
Hold on, Lisa Maria.
Yes.
Will you hold for a moment?
Yes.
And just maybe there's just some gold from that practice that we can share with each other since we weren't all together. Can we take like maybe just a couple minutes to see if anyone has anything that they want to share with the big group and then roll the space?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love to hear any gold.
Okay. So welcome back forward, really, feelers. And I just want to open up a space right now for you to share what happened in the small groups. If there's something that you is pressing and or just heart opening that you want to share with the team about how that was for you or what it created in your group.
I will share something.
Yes, Maria.
It surprises me and it makes me very happy how fast and how easy it is to connect emotionally when we all have the same intention and openness. It's like I don't know these two people that I was with, these two women, but it was like really fast that I could just feel them and feel how their emotions resonate with mine. And I just wanted to say that it's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. I feel glad because I also had that experience with Ursula and Yessie in the group of not knowing them, but being able to experience closeness with that heart connection. Does anybody else have anything to share from that?
My experience was with it really landed in me how the joy knitted all the experiences together, and how like it flows from one feeling to another, and the joy kind of lands the experience in the kind of end. I don't know if end is the right word, but yeah, and the experience that I just had with these two geniuses was just, I feel even more closer to them, and I feel so touched to be so connected to people.
Yeah, you can let that really be here too. You're touched to be so connected.
Yes, and how brave they are, and how vulnerable, and how it creates this web.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
I really experienced Charlotte, and it just happened now, like the way that Charlotte, you're sharing your feelings in such a way that's so archetypal to me that my cells are like dancing, and it's like nourishment for me, and I melt like into here and now. And yeah, really how you like bring, like you're bringing this sadness, like really like this river, and then the joy is just like this golden sunshine that feeds the space, and I just love it. Yeah, thank you.
Joy as the golden sunshine that feeds the space. Yeah, I feel glad that not only is this a team of geniuses, but I sense also of poets too. So thank you, Laura, for that.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
like to-
and I'll give one more chance for someone to speak. Yes, go.
Yeah. I noticed that when I start to be vulnerable, when I have this openness, and I start speaking from it and pouring out, like there's so many resistance and so many voices just like that prevent me to really be there, and I notice it like really clear now, and I feel really sad to be there.
Will you share like one of the resistances that you noticed as you were sharing just now?
Yeah. I was sharing about, I don't remember. I'm pretty sick, so it's easier for me to be in my mind, and I don't really remember what was going on when I was sharing, but there was this voice of like, this is not the right way, or slow down, or it's like something about not the right way, something about that.
Yeah.
And people think things, people create stories, or I'm faking and pushing, I don't know how it goes, something about this realm. And like I was really feeling, and I was really like noticing how when those voices come, I get pulled back by them, and like they're really a way for me to not be present.
Thank you.
Mm.
Is there anything you need about that right now, Aran?
I feel glad and sad to share this. That's what I need.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, feelers, and I'm going to roll the space over to you, Lisa Maria.
More middle is better. I like how you bent with.
I don't know what I said.
Okay, so Oran is going to be translating in the background some of the things to Juan, just so you know. He keeps inventing words in Spanish when he's translating, and it's putting me off a little bit. So I wanted to bring a little bit. We've already been living together for just over 2 weeks, 6 of us. The 3 people that you see here and the 3 people that you see with Charlotte, Laura, and Maciek. And it's been really amazing. It's really been like such a wild ride already. So much feeling, so much fun, so much togetherness. Like really this team, feeling of this just like really being on each other's team and discovering how do we want to relate, how do we want to do things, create, have structure, have schedule, and also then things coming up. And for example, like I'm seeing these how food can be such a survival thing. Like I need to eat this and I need to eat that, and this is one of the things that's coming up. I don't want to pay for someone's cereals, or I don't eat meat, so I'm not paying for that, and how like these box preferences, these kind of like this is the way it has to go, create a lot of tension in the space sometimes, and also can block the intimacy that we're looking for. And so what I have clarity on now, and what I want to kind of declare as the context, is that this isn't a space for being comfortable and for having your every kind of personal preference being covered. This is a place where there's going to be feeling, there's going to be tension. We're going to be 20 people living together, and not with luxury facilities. So your box is going to be challenged. You're not going to be as comfortable as you are usually, and that's okay. You're not going to die. We're going to make sure that we're fully nourished, and the clarity that we have now is that we're going to make a meet. Like Maria is the space holder for meals, and if anyone is really on fire about nutrition, then I propose that you team up with Maria to help make the menus. There will be a menu Monday to Friday. We'll eat twice a day. Breakfast will be more self-service. Like if people eat breakfast, we so far will have like one meal at like 12:30, which will be kind of brunch, and then an early dinner. And the food is going to be Monday to Friday. The menu is going to be vegetarian. And if someone wants to eat meat, they will pay for that separately with the other people that want to eat meat, and it will be cooked separately. And what I really want to, I do not want Aridani to be a place where we buy cheap meat and like factory farmed meat. So the invitation would be to try and source that from butchers and to eat less and to eat of higher quality. And you can also be on the team. I'm already doing it now, trying to find like organic as much as possible, like locally sourced produce, free-range eggs, these kind of things. And we don't have a vegetable garden yet, so at the moment we're sourcing all the food from outside, and I hope that'll be the only time that we do this. And So this is how it's going to go. There's going to be a menu. We're going to share everything equally, and that menu is the shopping list will include snacks, breakfast foods. If someone want to put some crisps or chocolates on there, and then if you want your own private things, like I have to have maca powder. I cannot live without ashwagandha. You know, I need blueberries every day, otherwise I can't live. This would be that you would buy it yourself, and that would be your own thing for you. We don't know how much the shopping list is going to cost, but we're guessing that for Monday to Friday it's going to be around 30 to 40 euros, plus the extra personal things, the meat if you want it, and then the food that's left over will be for the weekend, and that can be organized in a more loose manner. Maybe someone wants to go on an adventure day and eat out, and the people that stay, they can eat the things that are left over and buy anything extra if needed. And we're also looking for collaborations with different farmers to buy a lot of their produce and get donations and also things that they can't sell. So we're doing our best to try and reduce the food costs as much as possible also.
And you already have spoken to some fruterias.
Yes, yeah, they've already given us donations of the fruit and vegetables. Last week they gave us bananas and papayas that kind of on the edge. So we also want to go and speak to Lidl. We also spoke to some supermarkets. So we're on the quest. It's in motion, and we can continue when you're here. And really to have that into account. If you're really on fire about the food, you can team up with Maria and take responsibility. The aim is going to be that the menu is nourishing, that it has protein and fat and vitamins, and we're not going to be able to cater for every single preference, and we will split it equally. And that's how it will go. And we will see as it goes. It's going to be a constant evolution. It's going to be a constant discovery, and maybe we find better ways to do it when we're there. Then on the other side is the schedule. All of us kept meeting and thinking, how do we create the schedule? And both Charlotte and I and Oran have this. I don't want to make everything rigid. I want it to be alive, and I want it to be fluid, and I want to not plan ahead, but really allow what's alive in the moment to inform what we do that day. To have some kind of structure, like the morning meetings and the meals, and then in between to really see if it's really hot and we don't want to work outside at that time of the day, or is it a day that we need to go to the beach, bathe in the water, and let go. So I have resistance to making a set schedule, and so my request is that I don't know if you already have some schedule spaces during that time, but my request would be that you don't schedule spaces. There will be free time every day. There will be some hours every day for you to spend, making calls, or I don't know, whatever you want to do in your free time. So I don't want to decide now when that free time is going to be every day. So I wanted to bring that as well, to request that you don't schedule things far ahead of time, and to keep the time available so that we can be this fluid in the moment. And I wanted to bring this space also for anyone who needs to say, I already have this schedule. This is how it goes. I need to do that.
I want to add something. Like for me, a big part of the context of Aridani is this separation, this being in a closed capsule where we can be together and go away from technology one time in the last, I don't know how many years that it's been in my hand for every moment or every day, and to really have the spaces this month to separate. And my invitation would be to really disconnect from the online and bring whatever you want or need to the space here. People will need that as well, and the necessities might be something for the team. It's great to bring those necessities for the team, and if it's creating money as well, if it's I need to practice, I don't know, Rage Club, great, like whatever is alive in us to bring it to the space. And well, yeah, and the other part I'll share later.
So the invitation is to, as much as possible, not be on our phones and online, and allow ourselves an experience of being together in person. And yeah.
I have something, which is that I feel really glad about this. I'm a big yes, and especially also for the fluidness of not having this sort of rigid schedule. And I do have some things that are already kind of scheduled and online, and so I'm wondering about how, like for example, some clients and things like this, and how if the schedule is very fluid, is it just simply that like the proposal that comes is I can just remove myself like in the time when I have something scheduled? And also I'm with the question of how could I optimize in a fluid schedule to have it so that what I do have online happens during the free periods, and how to sync those up. Just a question that comes.
So the weekends will be free time. So weekends will be totally like Saturdays and Sundays will be, we can go on adventure days or go to the spa or have time on our own, go to the beach. And it's more like no official sessions and time for us to organize other things, and that people can go to what they want to go to. And during the week, I would say like if your clients are flexible, to see what's planned for that week, how it's going, and then be able to say to your clients, let's meet at 3 this week, and to not have it scheduled so far in advance. That's what I would say.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that works. Generally speaking, yeah. Thank you.
And
Miss
about
Maria.
Jacqueline.
Yes, 1 second.
Could you please repeat the last invitation you gave to Jacqueline?
Yes. So, for example, if Jacqueline has a client and could ask whether there's some flexibility, so that when we've decided what we're going to do that day, and then Jacqueline can say, let's meet at 3 p.m. And instead of having it kind of very rigidly in the schedule, I have a sense that maybe it will work out being like 3 to 5, the free time, and I really don't know. It will depend on the day and like the flow that we get into and the natural rhythm. So yeah, yes, and there's some people who already have spaces schedules, and we can also work around your spaces. So that day we know there's a day that Beth has Rage Club, and then we thought, why don't we all have Rage Club at that same time? So then we're all together in that space, and whilst listening to Beth, and we can be doing it offline in person. So we can also work around those things that you can't change, so that you can be there. And if everyone has spaces every day, it won't be possible. So my request is, as far as possible, to not have those things really rigidly in place, so that we can, as much as possible, stay together.
Yeah, and what I hear is like or what I'm getting is it's really a gift to myself to not be online so much, and to not be on my phone and interfacing with technology when I have the thing that I say I want to create, the culture I want to create, happening right in front of me in physical space with real people. And that's really what I get. This invitation is about being present with each other, and that kind of presence really being what will allow more to come through, and like more creation and collaboration to happen. So that would be the purpose.
Okay. So I said what Oran wanted to say, so he's complete in that sense. Does anyone have any questions, any doubts coming up, anything they would like to bring to the space?
Yeah, I have an emotional fear around being tired and needing to, and like wanting to go be alone. And yeah, I expect that to come up. It's already up. I feel sad. Yeah, I feel sad and scared.
Yeah, you feel sad and scared, and you're scared that you will be tired and that you'll want to go and be on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you want or need anything about that from either from the team?
I think like I really want to like experientially learn what it feels like to be a stand for like regulating my nervous system and not just going because I think I should or because I'm excited, but actually tuning in and like tending to that. So I think, yeah, I mean, knowing you all knowing this now, I already feel like I've let you in and invited you to be on my team just by knowing. Yeah, there's a lot to share.
Aviva, are you coming with that baby?
No.
No. I was getting happy about it. I was gonna say I can help you with the baby.
Yeah, not this time.
Thank you, Aviva.
Thank you, Viva.
And we have been already on a quest of creating being spaces around Somos. So we have 2 spaces already which are designed for just being, lying down, resting, cuddling, this type of stuff to get nourished. And so there is space for that.
Yeah, one of my researches is how do I stay in connection and with people and rest, and like that I don't have to go away and be by myself, so that I can recharge and then go out again to people and that what it's shown to me is how I'm still being adaptive. And I noticed it when Charlotte and Aran went to Poland a while ago for a week, and I was like, I'm going to be on my own and I'm going to buy what I want and I'm going to do what I want. And it's like, okay, so it's something still happening that I'm not able to really be myself. And that's one of my researches is how can I be myself in people so that I can actually rest and nourish myself in community. And I think that's to make it sustainable over time to live with. So, and I'm not saying that we're going to have that figured out, and I'm glad that you're bringing it so that we can look at that together and be part of that research.
Was that for me? What you're
Yeah,
saying?
for you, Aviva, because you brought it up, and for everyone. Yeah. Does anyone want to bring anything else?
I have like a variety of logistical questions, and I can just write them in the chat and not spend all this time on logistics.
Yes, and you'll be receiving a logistics letter very soon as well. And if there's anything burning that you really want an answer to, you can also ask him.
Can you all hear me? I don't know if the sound yet.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm feeling so much joy in hearing that there's going to be all these different kind of ways of negotiating this with everybody, and the having the break from the technology. I'm really, really looking forward to that. And then also having the freedom of, yes, I will need to work for a couple of hours a day, and having that free time as well, and being able to negotiate that with everybody. And I'm just really excited about this. And also to hear that Maria's going to be our food guru. I would love to assist any way that I can. I'm definitely with that. And even logistically, I'll have my car so I can be, taking us shopping and things like this. So I just want to say I'm on your team for that, Maria, and I'd love to learn from you as well. And yeah, just yay. Feeling joy.
Joanna.
Maria, will you be space holding for food during the Expand the Box training as well?
That's me.
That's you,
I will
Beth.
be the kitchen manager for the ETB.
Okay.
Good.
Is there something else, Aviva, that you have about that?
Yes. I have a lot about food, and I don't even know where to start. I'm afraid to even begin.
Yeah.
Is there any health like issues, for example?
Like allergies.
Yeah, things like that.
Oh, I feel so afraid. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it now. I think, yeah, maybe Maria, I'll reach out to you, or Beth will reach out to you.
Yeah, I think for the next days we're gonna be working on the menu a little bit. I have this small meeting I want to have with Lisa Maria about it, and maybe when we more or less organized how the menu is gonna go, we can connect to you and then we see. But I understand like what Lisa Maria was saying is that it's gonna be like mostly if somebody has special needs, they're gonna have to take care of it by themselves. But we can try to do as many meals as possible with no allergenics or things like this.
Yeah.
Or prepare it in a way that everyone can mix it, so you can avoid some things. Let's see. Like I want to make it easy for the kitchen and for the buying and all this, because we're also going to be depending on the food that the shops are going to give us. So it's not like we are deciding everything all the time, you know. So make it easy for the kitchen and tasty for everybody, I guess.
And there will be always a vegan and a vegetarian option. So if whoever has specific dietary requirements that like go beyond vegan and vegetarian, I invite you to write to me and send really everything in an email, and we'll see what we can do.
There is also a small supermarket in walking distance that has many different things. So if it is that you're like, oh my God, I really want to eat a bowl of spinach right now, or I need some chocolate, that's a possibility. Like there's access to that.
Is there access to like bulk foods on the island?
Yes, in the island, not in this town specifically, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, can anyone who's bringing a tent raise their hand? Aviva, Jennifer. Okay.
Yes.
And Gigi.
And Gigi. So there is
and my tent is there.
Yes, and Lilu, we have your tent there. And will you put your hand up if you want to sleep outside with the mosquito net in the witch's forest?
In the witch's forest? No.
Okay, so yeah. So there might be a need for a couple more tents. Because we don't have that many, and it seems okay because most people want to sleep in the outside in the mosquito nets. So I sense we'll be okay. And there's going to be a designated witches forest for the women where we can be naked and where we can meet as women and where we can shower, and basically it's our own little forest where we will have shade so that we can sleep outside and dance naked together.
Lisa Maria, I feel fear about that everybody who wants to sleep outside will still need a tent. I am sure that it will rain at some point.
Yeah, so what we were thinking is that on the days that it rains, that we can put our mattresses in the marquees and sleep in there. And there's also the option of buying tarps and putting them over the top, rather than having tents.
Yeah, I'm planning on making like I'm sleeping outside, and I'm planning to make some sort of very simple system where I can just hang a plastic over my bed
Mm-hmm.
in case it rains. Like it just needs to be a bit bigger than the bed because wind and all this, but that's another option, to just find a fast way to hang a plastic.
So the first day we're gonna set things up so that when we come back from the ETV, we're gonna get back around 5 or 6. That we're gonna have a big sleepover. That we're gonna put everything in the houses, in the marquee, and we're going to sleep together. And then the next day is going to be dedicated to you. We're walking around the land. We're really getting a feel for it. Where do you want to put your bed? How do you want to make your nest? What do you need? And then like really like making it yourself. And that's part of Aridani. That's part of the initiation. That you don't come and it's all, ready, but that it's, I don't know where you want to sleep. I want you to decide, and to set that up.
And there will probably
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Yay!
You're scared because, Aviva?
I'm scared because I don't want to sleep with you strangers. I want to be in my own space. And
You would want your space, yeah.
yeah, I want my own fucking space. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm scared I won't be able to fall asleep, and I'm scared of like not being in control of my body while I'm sleeping.
Do you want or need anything about that?
I mean, I want to experiment, and I also like if I want to, like I will sleep outside that night. Like I will. So no.
One good thing about the island nature here is that there's no deathly animals. There's nothing that can really harm you, Maybe a bee, maybe a little spider can bite you, but there's nothing like really dangerous here. So not even scorpions or anything like this. Snakes, no.
I want to say I felt a big resistance when I think it was you, Lisa. You said that when we're coming back from the ETB, we will sleep all together, and then the next day search for our places. And I had this big resistance that I might need my own space that night. So I just wanted to say that. And like you, Aviva, I have also this clarity. If I want to do it, I just do it. And
So
I invite everyone, and Aridani really is a space where you take care of yourself. What do you need? So you have your tent. You can go. We have a really big piece of land. You can go and sleep elsewhere. And what we don't want to do is prepare all the tent areas and set up all the tents, because I want you to decide where you want to put your tent and where you want to sleep and make your nest. And for the first night, you can sleep wherever you want, and you can sleep inside the house. There'll be some space, and we'll set up some tents, the ones that we have. And those of you bringing tents, or Lila, you have your tent here. It's really like take responsibility to do what you need to take care of yourself. And I'm on your team for that.
I have another bedding logistic. I will not bring a mat. I will not bring a pad. Is there any? Do you have extras?
we have a lot of mattress toppers and we have a lot of mats, and we're collecting mattresses, as many as we can. And we have a lot of blankets, and we have loads of sheets and loads of pillows. So we have enough for everyone. And we have 8 mosquito nets, and we have about 5 tents. So yes, the thing that we're most in need of is tents, so that you can put your stuff in them as well. And we have lots of materials, and people can build their own wardrobes. Like you'll figure out what you need, and then we can build it together. But
what about before the ETB and sleeping? Do you have any for the people who arrive in days heading into that?
So you can do that already. I have all the stuff for you, Jacqueline. So
cool.
I'm on your team to help you set that up.
Thank you.
Me too.
Very excited.
When are you arriving, Jacqueline?
I arrive on the 12th of August on Bar's birthday.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Who is planning to arrive before the ETB?
I haven't bought my ticket yet. I don't know when I'm arriving.
Dimitra, on Facebook.
Oh, Jen. Oh, yes.
I've been, I've never been somewhere that has so many different groups. There's so many different Tenerife groups for buying and selling things, putting your offers out there. So a possibility is to even, if there's something specific you want, there's so many groups to write in for possibilities or to ask the community for anything you need. So yeah, I offer that as a doorway. If you want a tent, or you want a mattress, or you want something specific, that you can even start now asking around the community.
I feel really glad about, Laura, when you share these possibilities, and it's could just be a logistic, but it's really more like opening up a field of a lot of possibility, very simply. And I feel very glad about it.
Cool. It's really like my experience being here. There's been discomforts, and the discomfort shows me something that for me to take care of. Like maybe it's clearing a pathway, or finding out, where do I want to sleep, or what do I need? And so then I get to be, continuously finding, what possibilities do I need, so that I'm really enjoying myself here and experiencing what I want to experience. So it might be like that for everyone.
Cool.
Listen, my name. Somebody asked me when I'm coming. Is that right?
Yes, I asked you.
Yes.
I have.
So,
Sorry, Dimitra. I was just going to say I have your flight details already.
yes, I'm coming on the. Okay, I'm coming on the 13th, but I don't remember what time.
I have it. I have it.
Good. But on the 13th, I will be there.
Yay! So I never thought this would happen for our first Aridani, but we're already basically at capacity, and now we're closing the applications.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even for men?
The men, no, I tried to get more men in. There's 2 more men that aren't here, Martin and Fernando, and it looks like it's going to be 15 women and 5 men, which is pretty reflective in my experience. And so yeah, I'm really pleased about that, and really excited and very, very scared. And there is, I just think we're such a wonderful team.
Has Joseph decided not to come?
Yes, he's decided not to come.
I feel sad.
Me too. I really wanted Joseph to come. Yeah. So, anyone else? It doesn't have to be logistical. You're sharing something or something that's alive.
I'll be back as of the 5th. And
You're cutting up, Anna.
I'll be able to help chip in and help with anything organising and such. And you know that I'm good at persuading people to give us things for free, so we're into that.
Yay!
So I'm gonna definitely be on board with that.
That is amazing. Okay.
Other logistical. Are there herbs?
Go.
When I'm thinking about, maybe I can just talk to Maria about this, but is there like herbalists nearby? Do you know of any herb people, medicine people?
Mm-hmm.
Maria is the herbal woman. You can speak to her about all your herbal needs. And she made breakfast this morning. Oh my God, it was amazing. So I feel very glad that Maria is the kitchen mistress woman. I wanted to say which. Anyway, Juan is proposing to do an exercise. We have 6 minutes left, and it takes 2 minutes. So I'm not going to ask for resistance. We will do it, and if you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Vale, nada, es cerrar los ojos y aprovechar la energía del grupo que estamos creando y juntar vuestras manos.
He's inviting everyone to shut their eyes and to really be with the energy of the group.
Y sentir en medio de vuestras manos todo lo que queréis crear en Somos y en Aridani.
And feel between your hands all of the things that you want to create in Aridani and in Somos, and the energy.
Y sentir la energía del uno que estamos creando aquí.
And feel the energy of the oneness that we're creating here.
Y traspasarla a cada célula de vuestro cuerpo.
And to really take that to every cell of your body, to transit it.
Sentir cómo os conectáis a la Tierra y al cosmos a la vez.
And to feel how you connect to the earth and to the cosmos at the same time.
Y dejar que eso esté ahí.
And just let that be.
Respirar nada más.
And just breathe.
Sentir ese fuego que hay en vuestras manos.
Feel the fire in your hands.
Y entregárselo al servicio mayor.
And give it to the higher service.
Coger esa bola de energía que habéis creado y traspasarla en medio de la pantalla.
To take that ball of energy that you've created and to pass it through the screen.
3, 2,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you. Gracias.
Okay. So there will be one more call in 2 weeks from now, and in a couple of days I will send the logistic letter, and please reach out to me, Charlotte, Beth, or Anne if you have any questions, needs. Yeah, I'm here, they are here, and see you in 2 weeks and 2 days.
Yay.
Thank you, everyone. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
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 Team, I want to answer your question. When am I available for a discovery call?
Yes, I've asked Charlotte. Beth, would you be available anytime over the weekend to have a discovery call with Aviva to have the next step?
Possibly. Yeah. Yes, I'm a little bit flexible this weekend. I don't know my schedule.
How
I
about
don't
my
have anything
Saturday?
major planned. It would need to be in the morning. That's my sense for me.
Okay.
You're in California, right?
Yeah.
I think that's doable because I can do Saturday afternoon, and I think that you're
Okay.
like 9 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So that-
today it was 5:30 a.m. So whatever difference that is.
Yeah, so like you're 9
Mhm.
or 10.
By noon.
Yeah, would that work for you, Aviva, on Saturday? 9 a.m. for me, noon for you, and
What time is your 9? What time zone are you in, Beth?
Pacific.
Noon Eastern Standard Time. Right now.
That's 5 p.m. for me.
Does that work for you, Lisa Maria?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay. Great. Will you, Aviva, write to me, and I'll send you my email with the food things as well? Or you wanna
Yes.
be-
I will write to you. I will write to you about food.
Okay.
Or
to Maria, I can pass you Maria's contact.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay.
I can also write to Maria because she's in the chat, I'm assuming.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Aviva and baby. Bye, Lisa Maria.
Bye.
Yes, we need half an hour.